How does a 50, 60-year-old woman make $1 million for retirement? Step-by-step strategies for mature women. Hello, dear viewers. In this video, we're going to talk about how women in their 50s and 60s can make $1 million by retirement. Many of us face financial challenges at this stage of life, but with the right strategies and approaches, it is possible to achieve financial independence. Let's break down the step-by-step recommendations. Step 1. Assess your financial goals. Evaluating your financial goals is the first and perhaps one of the most important steps on your journey to saving $1 million for retirement. This process involves not only determining the specific amount you want to achieve, but also understanding how that amount fits into your life situation, needs, and desires. Let's break down how to properly evaluate your financial goals. Determine your desired standard of living in retirement. The first thing you need to do is visualize how you want to live in retirement. This can range from where you want to live to your comfort level. Ask yourself the questions: where do you want to live? In a big city, small town, or out of town? What will your housing costs be? Will you be renting an apartment, or do you already own your own place? What are your travel plans? How much money will you need for traveling? What health and medical expenses will you have? Create a list of all the possible expenses that may arise in your life after retirement. This will help you figure out how much money you will need to live comfortably. Calculate the amount you need to save. Now that you have an idea of how you want to live, it's time to calculate the amount you need to achieve those goals. There are several methods for calculating the amount of savings you need. One simple way is to use the 4% rule, which states that you can safely withdraw 4% of your savings each year without the risk of running out of money. For example, if you plan to spend $40,000 per year, you will need $1 million, $40,000, 0.04. Also consider inflation. The cost of living rises every year, so it's important to consider this factor when planning your financial goals. You can use online retirement calculators to get more accurate figures. Set short-term and long-term goals. Divide your financial goals into short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals may involve saving a certain amount of money in a year or two, while long-term goals may involve saving $1 million by the time you retire. Short-term goals can be more manageable and achievable. For example, you might set a goal to accumulate $20,000 over the next 2 years. This can be accomplished through savings, extra income, or investments. Long-term goals require more in-depth analysis and strategic planning. Make sure your long-term goals are realistic and based on your current income and expenses. Evaluate your current assets and liabilities. In order to understand how close you are to your goals, you need to analyze your current finances. Make a list of all your assets, savings, real estate, retirement accounts, and other sources of income. Then evaluate your liabilities, debts, loans, and other obligations. This will help you see the full picture of your finances and realize how much you still need to save to reach your goals. If your assets exceed your liabilities, that's a good sign. If not, think about how you can reduce your debts or increase your assets. Create a plan of action. Once you've evaluated your financial goals and your current situation, create a clear action plan. Identify the specific steps you need to take to achieve your goals. These may include increasing your income through additional work or freelancing, reducing expenses by creating a budget, investing in various financial instruments to increase your assets, regularly reviewing and adjusting your plan based on changes in life or the market. Evaluating your financial goals is the first step to reaching $1 million by retirement. This process takes time and effort, but it is necessary to create a clear path to financial independence. Remember that your goals may change over time, and it's important to review them regularly to stay on the right track. Success in achieving your financial goals depends on your understanding of your own desires and your willingness to work towards realizing them. Step 2. Analyze your assets and liabilities. Analyzing your assets and liabilities is a critical step toward saving $1 million for retirement, especially for women in their 50s and 60s. This step allows you to get a clear picture of your financial situation and determine what steps you need to take to reach your goals. Let's take a look at how to properly conduct this analysis. Identify your assets. Assets are anything you own that can generate income or have value to you. Start by making a list of all your assets. This may include cash and savings, Include all money in bank accounts, cash in your wallet, and any other liquid assets. Investments. If you own stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or other investment instruments, be sure to record their value. Remember that investments can grow over time, so it's important to update their valuation regularly. Real estate. If you own a home or other real estate, estimate their market value. This can be a significant asset in your portfolio. Retirement accounts. Make sure you account for any retirement accounts such as a 401k, IRA, or other retirement funds. These funds will play a key role in your financial future. Other assets. This can include valuable items such as jewelry, antiques, or cars. Estimate their value and add them to your overall list. Evaluate your liabilities. Liabilities are all your liabilities and debts that need to be considered when analyzing your financial situation. Make a list of all your liabilities. Loans. Include all types of loans. Mortgages, car loans, education loans, and consumer loans. Include the remaining amount owed on each. Credit cards. If you have credit card debt, be sure to write it down. High interest rates on credit cards can significantly affect your financial health. Other liabilities. This could be child support, debts to friends or relatives, or any other financial obligations. Calculate your net worth. Once you've made lists of your assets and liabilities, it's time to calculate your net worth. This is done in a simple way. Net worth equals assets, liabilities. This calculation will give you a clear picture of your financial position. If your net worth is positive, it's a good sign. If it's negative, it's a signal to reconsider your financial habits and obligations. Determine your financial goals. Now that you have a clear picture of your assets and liabilities, you can better understand the steps you need to take to reach your goal of saving $1 million for retirement. Compare your assets to your goals. If your net worth is below your desired level for a comfortable retirement, consider how you can increase your assets. It may be worth considering increasing investments or finding additional sources of income. Reduce your liabilities. If you have a lot of debt, develop a plan to pay it off. This may include creating a budget and reducing unnecessary expenses. Develop a strategy to increase assets. Based on your analysis, create a strategy to increase your assets. Invest in education. Learning new skills or gaining additional qualifications can open up new opportunities for career advancement or freelancing. Look for additional sources of income. Consider part-time work or freelancing. This can be a great way to maximize your savings. Optimize your investments. Explore different investment options and think about how you can improve your investment portfolio. It may be worth contacting a financial advisor for professional advice. Analyzing assets and liabilities is an important step for women in their 50s and 60s on the path to saving $1 million for retirement. This process helps you understand your current financial situation and determine the steps needed to reach your financial goals. Regularly updating your finances and adjusting your strategy will help you stay on the right track to financial independence and confidence in the future. Step 3. Invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is one of the most important steps towards saving $1 million for retirement, especially for women in their 50s and 60s. At this age, you have a unique opportunity to utilize your life experiences, skills, and knowledge to create new sources of income and achieve financial independence. Let's take a look at exactly how you can invest in yourself and what strategies can help you reach your goal. Education and skill development. One of the most effective ways to invest in yourself is to get additional education or advanced training. This can include courses and training. Enroll in courses that will help you develop new skills or deepen existing ones. These can be online courses or face-to-face classes. For example, you can learn digital marketing, programming, project management, or even cooking. Certifications and credentials. Obtaining professional certifications can greatly enhance your competitiveness in the job market. Consider earning certifications in your field or in related fields that interest you. Attend seminars and conferences. Attending professional events not only expands your knowledge, but also provides excellent networking opportunities. You can meet people in your industry who may become your potential clients or partners. Personal development. Investing in personal development is also important. This can include coaching and mentoring. Find a mentor or coach to help you define your goals and strategize how to achieve them. This can be a professional coach or someone who has already achieved success in the area you are interested in. Read books and educate yourself. Regularly reading books on self-development, business, and finance will help you broaden your horizons and get new ideas. Create a list of books you want to read and set aside time to do so. Practice mindfulness. Develop skills to manage your stress and emotional state through meditation, yoga, or other practices. This will help you stay focused and confident in your actions. Networking is an important aspect of investing in yourself. Making professional connections can open doors to new opportunities. Attend professional meetings. Join local groups or associations related to your field. This will not only help you expand your knowledge, but also help you meet like-minded people. Utilize social media. Platforms such as LinkedIn can be a great tool to connect with professionals in your field. Participate in discussions, share your expertise, and find opportunities for collaboration. Volunteer. Participating in volunteer projects can not only enrich your experience, but also help you meet people with similar interests and values. Financial literacy. In order to successfully invest in yourself, it's also important to develop your financial literacy. Learning the basics of finance. Understanding the basics of financial planning, investing, and debt management will help you make more informed decisions. Read books on finance or take online courses on the topic. Creating a budget. Learn how to make and stick to a budget. This will help you better control your spending and find money to invest in yourself. Investing in assets. Consider investing in financial instruments such as stocks, bonds, or funds. Start with small amounts and gradually increase your investment as you gain knowledge. Health and well-being. Don't forget your health. It's also an important investment in yourself. Physical activity. Regular exercise will keep your body fit and improve your overall health. Choose an activity that you enjoy, whether it's swimming, yoga, or dancing. Eat right. Take care of your diet and choose healthy foods. This will not only improve your health, but also increase your energy levels and performance. Mental health. Don't hesitate to seek help from professionals if you feel the need for support. Psychological health is just as important as physical health. Investing in yourself is a key step towards saving $1 million for retirement for women in their 50s and 60s. Education, personal development, networking, financial literacy, and taking care of your health will not only help you improve your financial situation, but also your confidence. Start taking action today. Your future depends on your efforts now. Step 4. Develop an investment strategy. Developing an investment strategy is an important step towards saving $1 million for retirement, especially for women in their 50s and 60s. At this age, you need to consider both your financial goals and the level of risk you are willing to work with. Let's take a look at key aspects that will help you create an effective investment strategy. Define your financial goals. Before you start investing, it's important to clearly define your financial goals. These could be saving for retirement. Determine how much money you need to live comfortably in retirement and at what age you plan to retire. Paying for medical expenses. Consider possible future medical expenses. Supporting your family. Perhaps you want to help your children or grandchildren with education or buying a home. Write down your goals and set a time frame for accomplishing them. This will help you stay focused and develop a plan accordingly. Assess your level of risk. Every investor has a different level of risk tolerance. It is important to understand how much risk you are willing to accept in your investments. Conservative approach. If you prefer to minimize risk, focus on safer investments such as bonds, deposit accounts, or low-risk funds. Moderate approach. If you're willing to accept some risk for greater returns, consider investing in large company stocks or index funds. Aggressive approach. If you are willing to take high risks for potentially high returns, you may want to consider startups, small companies, or sectors with high volatility. Assess your level of risk and choose investment vehicles that match your preferences. Portfolio diversification. Diversification is a key principle of successful investing. It involves allocating your funds between different assets to reduce risk. Stocks. Invest in stocks from different sectors: technology, healthcare, consumer staples, etc. Bonds. Add bonds to your portfolio to balance the risks of stocks. Real estate. Consider investing in real estate or real estate funds, REITs, that can provide stable income. Funds. Index and mutual funds can give you access to a wide range of assets, making diversification easier. Creating a balanced portfolio can help protect you from losses if individual asset prices fall. Investing in retirement accounts. Don't forget about retirement accounts, which can offer tax advantages. Individual retirement accounts, IRAs. These accounts allow you to save for retirement in a tax-advantaged way. You can choose a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA, depending on your financial goals. 401k and similar plans. If you have access to a retirement plan through your employer, be sure to take advantage of it. Many employers offer matching contributions, which can significantly increase your savings. Optimal use of retirement accounts can help you maximize your savings for retirement. Regularly monitor and adjust your strategy. An investment strategy shouldn't be static. Review and adjust your portfolio on a regular basis. Market monitoring. Keep a close eye on market trends and changes in the economy. This will help you react to changes in a timely manner. Revise goals. If your financial goals have changed, for example, you decide to retire early, revise your strategy. Portfolio balancing. Periodically review your portfolio's asset allocation and adjust it as needed. For example, if stocks have increased in value and make up a larger portion of your portfolio, it may be worth selling some stocks and reallocating funds. Seek professional help. If you're unsure about your investment knowledge or want more in-depth advice, don't hesitate to contact financial advisors. They can help you develop a customized strategy that takes into account your goals and risk level. Developing an investment strategy is an important step towards saving $1 million for retirement for women in their 50s and 60s. Defining your financial goals, assessing your risk level, diversifying your portfolio, and regular monitoring will help you effectively manage your investments and achieve the results you want. Start acting today. Your future depends on your decisions now. Step 5. Create additional sources of income. Creating additional sources of income is an important step towards saving $1 million for retirement, especially for women in their 50s and 60s. At this age, many women may face financial challenges such as retirement, increased medical expenses, or the need to support a family. Therefore, it's important to consider various income options that can help increase your savings and provide financial stability. Let's take a closer look at a few strategies. Freelancing and remote work. One of the most affordable ways to create extra income is freelancing. If you have professional skills such as writing, graphic design, programming, or project management, you can offer your services on freelancing platforms such as Upwork, Freelancer, or Fiverr. Freelancing allows you to work at your own pace and choose projects that match your interests and skills. It can also be a great way to stay active and engaged in a professional environment, which is especially important as you mature. Consulting services. If you have significant experience in a particular field, you may want to consider consulting services. This can be useful for women who have worked in fields such as finance, marketing, management, or education. Setting up a consulting business requires minimal investment and can be very lucrative. You can offer your services either individually or through online platforms. You should also consider creating a webinar or online course where you can share your knowledge and experience with others. Real estate investing. Investing in real estate can be a great way to create passive income. If you have the funds for a down payment, you can purchase a rental property. This can be either a residential property or a commercial property. Rental real estate can provide you with a steady stream of income that can help boost your savings for retirement. In addition, real estate values can increase over time, which will also increase your assets. However, it is important to do thorough market research and assess all the risks before making an investment. Creating an online business. In today's world, the internet provides many opportunities to create your own business. You can open an online store, sell goods through platforms like Etsy or Amazon, or create a blog and earn money from affiliate programs and advertising. An online business allows you to work from home and manage your time. You can choose a niche that interests you, whether it's crafting, cooking, health, or traveling. The main thing is the desire to learn and develop in your chosen field. Training courses and workshops. If you have special skills or hobbies, you can create courses or master classes to teach others. This could be anything from cooking to needlework or fitness. Running courses can be either offline in your city or online through platforms like Zoom or Skillshare. This is not only a source of income, but also an opportunity to share your knowledge and experience with others. Passive income through investments. In addition to active earning, it is worth considering the possibility of creating passive income through investments. These can be dividend stocks, investment funds, or bonds. Passive income allows you to earn money without being constantly involved in the process. Building a passive income portfolio takes time and research, but it can be an important part of your financial strategy on your way to accumulating $1 million. Selling unneeded items. Don't forget about the opportunity to make money by selling unnecessary items. Do an audit of your home and find things you no longer use: clothes, furniture, electronics, etc. Platforms like eBay or Facebook Marketplace can help you sell unwanted items quickly and earn extra cash. Creating additional sources of income is an important step towards financial independence for women in their 50s and 60s. Freelancing, consulting, investing in real estate, and creating an online business can significantly increase your savings for retirement. The key is to be open to new opportunities and willing to learn new things. Your efforts today can provide you with a stable financial future. Step 6. Keep track of your expenses. Keeping track of your spending is one of the key steps to saving $1 million for retirement, especially for women in their 50s and 60s. At this age, it's important not only to make money, but also to effectively manage the funds you already have. Let's take a look at how you can control spending and optimize your budget to reach your financial goals. Create a budget. The first step to controlling your spending is to create a budget. A budget will help you understand where your money goes and what categories of spending can be optimized. Start by writing down all of your income and expenses for the month. Divide your expenses into fixed, housing payments, utilities, insurance, and variable, groceries, entertainment, travel. Use Excel spreadsheets or specialized financial management apps like Mint or YNAB. You need a budget. This will help you visualize your spending and more easily find areas to cut back. Prioritize. Once you've created a budget, it's important to prioritize your spending. Ask yourself, what purchases are really necessary? Which ones bring you joy or improve your quality of life? Make sure that you spend money on things that matter to you rather than things that are imposed by society or advertising. For example, if you enjoy traveling, budget for travel. But try to cut back on spending on less important things, like expensive restaurants or unnecessary clothing purchases. Set limits. Setting limits on different categories of spending is an effective way to control your finances. Determine the maximum amount you are willing to spend in each category, for example, groceries, entertainment, hobbies, and try not to exceed these limits. This will help you avoid impulse buys and focus on more important expenses. Practice conscious shopping. Conscious shopping involves paying close attention to what you are buying. Before you make a purchase, ask yourself a few questions. Do I really need this? How long will I use this item, and can I find a cheaper alternative? It's also helpful to establish a 24-hour rule. If you want to buy something unnecessary or expensive, wait 24 hours before making a decision. This will help avoid impulse buys and give you time to think about the necessity of this spend. Take advantage of discounts and promotions. Keep an eye out for promotions and discounts in stores and online platforms. Many stores offer seasonal sales or special offers for loyal customers. It's also worth subscribing to your favorite store's newsletters or using apps to search for coupons. Also, don't forget about the possibility of buying markdown or second-hand items. This can significantly reduce your spending on clothing and household items. Rethink your habits. At times, our habits can be a source of unnecessary spending. For example, morning coffee takeaways or cafe lunches can add up to significant amounts over the course of a month. Try making your coffee at home or taking your meals with you to work. Small changes like this can make a big difference to your budget. Evaluate your subscriptions. In today's world, many of us subscribe to a variety of services, from streaming platforms to fitness apps. Check your subscriptions and evaluate which ones you really need. You might find a few services you don't use and can cancel them without sacrificing your time. Keeping track of your spending is an important step toward financial independence and saving $1 million for retirement for women in their 50s and 60s. Creating a budget, prioritizing, setting limits, and practicing conscious shopping will help you better manage your finances and reach your goals. Remember, every amount saved is a step closer to your dream of a comfortable retirement. Dear ladies, achieving financial independence is a very realistic goal for women in their 50s and 60s. By following these steps, you can not only earn $1 million by retirement, but also create a comfortable life for yourself and your loved ones. Don't be afraid to start something new. Your experience and wisdom will be your best ally on this path.